Hey, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Gent. In this video, I'm going to do my own review of the Tangem Wallet card. So this is a hardware wallet that you can use to store your crypto. In fact, in an ironic twist of fate, this team reached out to me back sometime in February. I sort of just didn't respond because I didn't know what they were. And I found out about Tangem after the fact. I was using it on my own for about a few months. So I said, hey, you know what? Let me reach back out to them because, as you guys know, I don't like reviewing or pushing something that I'm not bought into. And let me tell you something, there are some pros and some cons around the Tangem wallet. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you how to set it up and everything it offers. And I'm also going to be very fair and balanced and also let you know what things could be better, what I'm looking forward to as well. So with that being said, please do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe, share the video, and make sure if you haven't already, you follow me on all socials, especially Twitter, and to bank follow my wallet so you see the moves I'm making. And if you're interested in extra coaching, guidance, and support, you can join the Web3 Secret Society, grandfather yourself in at $30 a month, or if you'd like to schedule a private video call, feel free to do so. So one of the things that happens is Tangem is one of many solutions out there. As you know, probably one of my most used sources for a hardware wallet is what's called a ledger, right? So see this right here. I also have a Grid Plus Lattice. I've used Trezor. I've used Keystone. So I feel like I have used enough of these solutions to sort of segment and sort of pick in my mind where I think they fit the best. Now, from a cost perspective, Tangem is very cheap, just about $55 for your set. In fact, if you use my discount code, you can actually get it for even cheaper. It's going to be 10% off, but we'll get to that in a second. You get a 25-year warranty. The security is incredible. In fact, to this date, none of their cards have been hacked. They've had over, I believe, 1 million of them, but it's such a sleek experience. I will show you how all of this works with the app. What's very interesting is you get to use your card, and what the card does is you tap it to your phone and you can access the wallet, which allows you to do a couple of features. Now I'll show you a screen recording of me setting it up, and it takes a very short period of time to set up. Once again, very easy. You know what else I love about it? You know how hard it is to travel? I travel a lot for work. So taking this with me, one, it's fragile, right? The ledger is somewhat fragile. Also, it's hard to hold. So I have a small case. It's somewhat heavy. I have to think about how I'm going to manage it while I have it. Whereas my Tangem, I take a Tangem card and I can grab my wallet. So I put my wallet right here. I'll just sort of show you this right here. Make sure that you guys can see it. And literally, it will fit like that. Not a problem. And the beauty about that is, one, no one knows this is a crypto wallet. You have access to it all the time, which makes it very user-friendly and very mobile-friendly. So you're just traveling around the place. Now, you're probably wondering, you probably see this. Why are they 3 cards? They gave me 3 cards. Well, the idea here is one card you set up as your primary wallet, and the other 2 cards can be used as a backup key. So if I lose this wallet or I lose this key, I can use both of these together to reset and get access back and recode another one of these cards, which obviously means if you do set up backup cards, you definitely want to make sure you don't put them both in the same place. And for example, if you got 2 siblings, you can give one to each, then you can get it from them. Whatever way you want, you can put both in a safe place as well. Same deal as always. Now, it's actually really, really smart. And yeah, so 0 out of 1.6 million cards have been hacked since creation. They got biometric security. So the face scan that we used to use on the iPhone, same thing with your Android, and you can use your access code for protection. What's also really cool is this allows you to track all your cryptocurrencies through the app. It tells you how much you have, and you can swap, buy, sell. They said you can earn. It's not available yet, but I imagine that means staking. Now, they support Apple and Google Play devices. So I'm an Apple user, so you can actually get the Apple app. You can download it on the website or on the App Store. And it's very similar to what you see here, right? You can literally go in here and access so many different types of cryptocurrencies. They update them very often. And what's the beauty about that is it allows you to track so many assets. One of the challenges with a lot of wallets, one of the reasons why I like Ledger over most hardware wallets is it can hold a ton of different cryptocurrencies. That's not the case for many, right? And what's the beautiful thing about this is you can turn it on and off, which currencies you want to track, and it just makes it super simple. So one of the things I want you to know is when you are setting up your card initially, and I will show you this, you have the option to pick if you want a seed phrase. I always recommend that you pick one. And the reason I recommend this is it just keeps things safe. Let's be honest here. If you end up losing all 3 cards, what happens to your money? You want to make sure you have a seed phrase. Now, for those of you who don't want to have a seed phrase and you're like, hey, it's enough to have my backup cards, so be it. And you could also do both if you'd like to. So you can have your backup cards and your seed phrase, right? So very easy to do that. Now, the first thing, and this is one of the screenshots I'll show you, is when you are setting up anything, or whenever you're doing a transaction that involves the wallet, you have to scan the card above and hold until the end of the operation. When you're first kicking it off, it literally doesn't matter which of the cards you use, they're all blank slates. But when you do set it up, one card will be your wallet and the other 2 will be backup cards if you'd like them to be, right? So let me turn on the other screen just to share with you exactly what is going on. So let me just reset this and then I'll walk you through, okay? Okay, so when you first start, you have the option of basically generating keys privately or just using the backup. So, what we did here is I wanted a seed phrase. So I had to click other options. If I click create wallet, it would just do backup. So we'll just sort of play the video. So it will continue on. And once that's done, great. So now use seed phrase. You can import a wallet. So if you already have a wallet, like a ledger that you had prior, perfect. You can just import that, or you can generate a seed phrase and start from scratch. So that's what I chose. We got our 12 or 24 words. Remember, guys, do not share these things. I'm sharing this with you because I'm literally going to reset this after. But yeah, it just sort of makes it somewhat easy. So you'll see here are the 12-word seed phrase that was generated. We're going to write this down. So that's what I'm doing for the period of time. So I'll just fast forward through this. So what'll happen is once you've written this down, it will ask you to quote 3 of the numbers. So now it's asking me for 2, 7, 11. I'm now going to make you watch as I try to look at what that was. So it was Glare, Pigeon, myself. Once I did that, I had to scan the card. So ready to scan. I'm scanning the card. And then what'll happen is now I have the choice of creating backup cards. So that's what I'm doing. Add a backup card. We're doing that right here. So I connect that, and I'm doing that for both. So you can see here one more backup card added, and I create my access code. We'll click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. Oh, well, it's not showing that here, so be it. So now what I have to do is put back the primary card ending in 1317, and it's going to make me hold it for 15 seconds. Okay. I'm not going to make you sit through this because honestly, it's kind of boring. Once that happens, it does the exact same thing with backup card 1, and then does the same thing with backup card 2, and we'll just let the timer come off. And once it's sort of done, you get a success screen. And that's pretty much it. It's very easy to set up, right? Very, very easy. So yeah, so it'll say like success or something, I think. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now, let's go back talking about the wallet and all of that. So let's go back to the screen. And what I want to share with you is, so now that the wallet is set up, I mean, I added the Solana coin, but you will see Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as sort of your wallet, how much is in it. You can click manage tokens. If you organize tokens, you can just rearrange the order. If you click manage tokens, what it lets you do is you can literally go down a list and pick whatever you want. So I can click on Tether and pick it from so many of these chains. BNB, just keep going down. You can type it in. There's like thousands. It's pretty cool. Okay. The other thing you can do is you can go in here and you can do a swap. You can, if you have some SOL, in this case, I got 32 SOL in this card, different card. You can literally swap it literally within the hardware device. Now, it does cost you like $40 in fees. So I know many people will recommend that instead of using the in-app swap, send this money to a central exchange, swap it using limit orders, and then send it back because it's likely much cheaper. At the end of the day, you got to figure out if it's worth the hassle for you, because maybe it'll charge you $15 or $20 in fees versus $40. I also find Changelly, sometimes when I use it, there's a big delay. So that's probably my other criticism of using this. When I say, hey, forget it, I need the convenience. I remember I waited 3 hours for a swap once, which obviously when the market is jumping up and down, you don't want to get screwed. So that's my first criticism of the Tangem, is really the in swap. I think the in-app swap, I think, obviously that has a lot to do with the partners they select and what's available. So obviously it's a bit challenging. Would love to see them have the ability to sort of connect to a DEX. And that gets to the second issue. When I first got Tangem, I wasn't sure where it would fit. For me, this fits more like a bank account. So if you guys have watched some of my previous videos, I tell you guys that you want to have a day-to-day wallet, which I end up using Ledger for. You want to have your cold hard storage, which is what I use the Tangem for. And then you want to have just burner accounts, which is what I use MetaMask without hardware device for. And while there are some people who do use Tangem day to day and connected to DeFi, I'd say I'd recommend not doing it, because from the experience I've heard from many, there is a challenge, at least right now, with Wallet Connect and it sort of not crashing and the consistency of that service. Hopefully, Tangem does improve upon that. But that being said, they don't need to do that to be so great. I just love the fact that I can store my cryptocurrency in a safe spot that's very hidden from others, right? Someone sees this, they're not going to know what this means. Most people will not. And that's the beauty of it too. It's very not flashy, whereas people will know what this is. At least some people will. So I'd rather have that sort of subtlety, and this can serve that purpose very well. Now, if you do want to purchase the Tangem, I do have a discount code. As I said, the Brown G gets you 10% off. Now, you can get the 3-card set or the 2-card set, right? And you can even do different colors. So you can get blue, orange, yellow. So this is the case if you don't want backups, if you can pick lower cards. You can also pick this other shades of blue, orange, and green. And for a limited time only, I'm actually going to order this later tonight. Literally, this goes one step further. So you know how like the Tangem cards right now, say Tangem, imagine having it in your wallet and it's just literally a black slab. No one will know what that is. That is so cool because you have that total anonymity, right? It's like without the logo. Now, this is for the backup cards typically because, if they're sitting somewhere, people won't know that they need to connect those to an app and be able to reset a third card to sort of get access to the funds. So not that bad for price either. 69 bucks for that kind of security. I'd really love it. Like guys, if you watch my channel, I don't vouch for things. I don't talk very highly of things, and I'm not very excited usually about things unless I think they're fantastic. I think Tangem is great. And what I'm actually looking forward to, and I will be pre-ordering this, is they're taking it one step further and making a Tangem ring. So just like with the cards, you can literally have a ring on your finger or maybe on a chain. And once again, you have to tap it directly onto the phone and you'll be able to access your cryptos there. So you can only pre-order right now. I can't remember exactly when it's being shipped out. Oh, there it is, October. So pretty cool. I think that's awesome for 160 bucks. And, will be very, very unique to see how all that plays out. Remember, guys, your security is so important. Make sure that you do have your money in something safe. Pick a hardware wallet. Ledger is a very good option for your day-to-day, in my opinion. But I think if you're looking for something to hold your money and not touch it like your bank, what your bank is, I think Tangem's the best choice for that. So guys, I hope that really helps you. I hope that sort of provides some clarity on my thoughts. I love Tangem. I love the app. And I don't think you can go wrong by having some of those cards, and cannot wait for this ring. So guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Share this video because it's so important to talk about cryptocurrency and their safety, because we're so close to this bull run. We're so close to this accumulation phase being over. And when your coins are worth a lot, please, please, please be safe. Have the best security you can. So if you like this video, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on Tangem? If you've tried it, what hardware wallets do you like? All right. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.